Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Elise. If you're not new here, hey family, how are you? So I'm doing a different video today. I'm taking a break from my LPs because you'll see when you'll see, but I'm coming to y'all with my favorite skin details, presets, makeup, like all the stuff you need to create the perfect sim. Well, not perfect, but like this is my style of creating the sim, and I think they come out okay. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. Disclaimer. So my style is Max's Mix. So I don't do like hard face overlays like skins. I don't do like skins. So just put that out there. I just do overlays. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna kind of take y'all through how I would make my sim. So right now we have my girl Phoebe. Y'all will be meeting her very soon. She's already on my TikTok, a little introduction to her a little bit. But this is my girl Phoebe. Y'all will be meeting her very soon. I'm working on some stuff with her. But I wanted to show y'all my skins. So I'm gonna take off her overlay. We'll get into that later. This is how her skin look without an overlay. But her skin tone is what's really important to me. So I have some custom CC skin tones. I have two that I use. I have the melanin skin tones by, I think it's XX Mira. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but it will be in the link down below. And I use the Bare Skin Tones, the genetic version by La Matisse. Also, everything will be linked. Y'all know I got y'all on my Tumblr. But yeah, I use the Bare Skin Tones most of the time. So let me just go through like some. So all of these right here are from Bare, I'm pretty sure. And if you could just see, they're just like very, very, very nice. Okay. Now, some of these up here are the melanin, and I just think they have a lot of orange in them. But with the right overlay, I think it'll look bomb. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to look like this or this, then you need to get these skin tones. They just give you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those are my skin tones. Okay, so before I pick like their presets of like their eyes and all that stuff, I pick out my skin overlay like almost immediately because you want the nose and the eyes and the lips to look good on the preset on the overlay that you use, because every overlay is different. They shape things different, like they shape the lips different. Like you just want to make sure you pick the right stuff. For most of my female sims, almost all of my female sims, I use Northern Siberia Winds overlays, the blueberry version 1 and 2, the soft rose, and I can't see what this one is because I use it, but that is what I use for her. I'm gonna show you all of them though. So like they all have slight differences, and then you can obviously, like this one I use a lot too because there's different versions. They already have a little highlight on these, like however you need it to be. So yeah, but I use this one for her. I just like the definition with her lips, like that right there. I think that's chef's kiss. But I also use for some sims, I use this Seagrun overlay by Saya, or I don't know how it goes, but this is to give more of like a textured look, like with the eyes. It has dimples, freckles. So I also use this one too. The body freckles, I like to use that on sims. Very realistic. Now when it comes, I'm just showcasing my favorites. So if you see a bunch on the screen, like I'm just simply showcasing my favorite skin tones that I use on a day-to-day. Now for my male sims, because I don't use northern, I'm gonna just say, okay, her name is very long. I'm gonna say NSW, okay? NSW is Northern Siberia Winds for the rest of the video because her name is very, very long. So I don't use NSW for my male sims. I use all of these skin blends and overlays by Nasuri. So Nasuri skin tones, they just give a smoothness to my dudes. They also look good on girls too, but I would use them more so for dudes because it gives that same like effect. I want all my sims to kind of look similar. And then I use them for like my elders because there's one skin, I'm trying to find it, that has I think it might be agave. Yeah, okay, see, it gives the wrinkles. Like, you need this for your elders. I don't like when everybody sims like adults, young adults, elders. They all look the same age. I just don't like that. So that's pretty much it for skin overlays. I use Missouri, NSW, Northern Siberia Winds, and I use, from time to time, I'll use like the Saya skin, okay? For the rest of my details, what really makes all my sims look different, or hopefully a little different, because I know we can get into like a same face syndrome with our sims, I use Miko's mouth corners and shape overlays. So I'm gonna show y'all, but you got to make sure you don't use them in the same like subset. I don't know how to explain that part, but let me show y'all if I can find them. Oh, it's right here. Okay, bet. So I use these corners. If you can see, it's like subtle stuff, but it really does add up. It really does. I'm gonna leave this one on. That one's cute. Or you could just do a different shape of the lip altogether. No matter what lip you put on your sim, like no matter what preset you put or overlay, this will like override it. And it kind of looks more natural. I'm not gonna lie. It looks more realistic. I'm not gonna lie. So I definitely use Miko's from time to time, but for her, I just don't use it. Also, Miko has, let me see if I can show y'all. She has, I've talked about this in a couple of videos before, but Miko has this cellulite skin detail, which is like, oh, amazing. Look at this. It's so realistic. And you could do it, you know, you don't have that much. You just got it on the back a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. So realistic. Also, I do use Miko's lashes. I'll show you her lashes in the accessories, but I do want to note that you can make the lashes a skin detail and you'll never have to add them to every single outfit, which is helpful. But I find when I use her lashes and skin details, they clip with clothes. So you can give it a try, but that's just my experience. So next, I'm gonna get into the moles since we're here. A lot of my moles come from Chewy Butterfly, Freckles. Peachy Fairy has some good ones. Okay, I don't know who these moles are by, but I'm assuming either, no, Chewy Butterfly, Peachy Fairy, Missouri, Urban Deailes. Those are like my main people I go to for moles. So these are also really good ones. And then you can kind of make them, you know, they have like lighter ones, just singular. They look way more realistic than the moles that come with the like base game, because I just can't get with that. I can't do it. Next, y'all, next key is baby hair. So I'm gonna show y'all her baby hair. I gotta pick a hair that shows it. Okay, let's do this one. Now her baby hair is blonde, so I hope y'all can really see it for what it is. But there's two different baby hairs that I use. So for like my more natural hairstyles, like braids or even like a fro or something, sometimes I'll use these baby hairs by Shea Butter Baby, so I'll use those. That's a version. Those are actually really cute. I'm gonna leave them in black so y'all can see. Yeah. And they come in all the swatches that the hair comes in. So like if you want like dramatic, these are like dramatic, okay? But I stick to, for most of my sims, I use C Productions. So like I think I had these on her. Yeah. C Productions. Let me show you some more. They're just very cute. And they can be for any type of sim. Like it don't matter what ethnicity you want your sim to be. Like everybody can use a little baby hair in the game, okay? And they have different flavors. And then it's kind of like an either or. So if you're using alpha hairs, you don't really need baby hairs for a lot of them now. So then I would suggest you use this Boo Boo Blush Skin Detail by Squeamish Sims. So I do it to give my Sims a little bit of always pop a like blush on their cheeks. So you see how like it just gave her some definition. I believe there's like 4 different ones that pop up, and it's very versatile for like different skin tones. So like she would probably wear something like this on a day-to-day. Just, you know, it just gives a little bit more life to their skin. Because you need to, like, in order for your Sims to look realistic or however you want them to look, it's important to layer your skin details. It's super important. But for her, I prefer her to have edges, whereas some Sims don't need edges, so they have blush. It's just a preference. So yeah, those are 2 that I love. And then for like the small key details, I use the face kit by Miko. There's a face kit 1 and a face kit 2. Y'all, this, I've been saying this is how you make us some different for all of these skin details. If you don't get nothing else, get this face kit. I'm telling y'all, let me show you. Okay, so there's 2. I prefer 2. So it's all these options, and then they come in different ways so you can layer them. So like they'll be in the different segments of skin detail, so you can layer them if you want to use 2 different swatches at the same time, which is perfect. But look at this. You got cheek definition, dimples, realistic looking dimples. I have dimples in my game, but they don't look realistic to me. No shade. These look more realistic. Got dimples. Look at these. I use these most of the time for like the nose eye area to really define the nose, the eyes. It's subtle, but I'm telling you the difference it'll make. Look at the nose. The difference it'll make in your Sim is crazy. That's a whole new nose. That's an entirely different nose. Now, just some other things I want to highlight real quick before we move into presets. I do like the Opal Highlight by Nasuri. I usually go for the lesser amount, but it just adds a little shine to the face, which sometimes makes it look more realistic, especially if you're dealing with like mostly maxes, but you don't want it to look like matte all the time. This is what I do. Because maxes stuff can be a little matte. I'm not gonna, no shade, but it can be a little matte. And sometimes your Sim need a little glow. So if my Sim is glowing, that's what it's from. 8 times out of 10. That's about it. That's what I use for all my Sims. So that concludes the skin details part. So now I'm gonna go and show you my favorite presets for like every feature of the face. And you're gonna see a lot of the same names because the girls who do the skin stuff, CC, the skin CC, they eat in every category. So first I'm gonna start with eyes. So most of my Sims use these eyes by Evoxer. I hope I said that right. Look, they're just cute. I try not to use the same ones all the time, but I do. And as I'm showing all the presets, I'll kind of be throwing in some of my sliders that I use because these faces are not possible without sliders. I need my sliders. Lips. People always ask me on TikTok how did I get my lips to look a certain way. I use sliders. I can give you the lip preset, but it won't look the same if you don't have a slider. So I'm gonna just, let y'all know. So like I use eye sliders. Let me see. Oh, okay, I can't click it with the lashes. Make them bigger, make them smaller. It's a whole new Sim. Like, put hers right here. They're cute, big like that. Okay, also, I use a Voxer, but I like to use Northern Siberian Winds. Now, these come big, so you kind of like, if you don't want them big, you kind of like have to, you kind of like have to size them down for them to look, for them to look normal. I have to always size them down, but this is how they look. And once you size them down, they are pretty cute. Also, I just got into these Miko eye presets, which gives your Sims more of like a enchanting. If you see Sims who are like enchanting looking, like I feel like that's where they get this from. Y'all, the lashes, I can't do it. I take the lashes off. I can't showcase fully. So yeah, but when you size these down, they look decent. Some of them are not that cute, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this one. This preset in particular, I've used on a couple Sims because it works. See, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Y'all, nose is a tizzy. I'm not gonna lie. The nose is a tough one for me, but that's why I say put the skin overlay on first. Because without the overlay, the noses be looking crazy. So I do use noses by Northern Siberian Winds, and every single nose that I get, I'm pretty sure this is a slider, and I'll list off my sliders in a minute because I can't like show y'all all the sliders. I don't know exactly which ones are which, but I know which ones I have in my game, and I know which ones, if I take them out my game won't be the same. Every nose I get, I go into detail mode, and I like spread out the nostrils. I spread this out. I do a little bridge. Every nose, it don't matter the nose. It needs a little tweak. It needs a little tweak. You know what I'm saying? You could move it up, move it down. Every nose needs a tweak. Like, that's not that bad. I'm gonna keep this on for the video. Every nose needs a tweak. But okay, my favorite nose presets are by Symbionts. These for me, by Symbionts, they are... Okay, I'm a black girl, okay? So if you want black features on your sim, Symbionts is your girl. Especially for my dudes, you know, I love making my male sims with big nose, big lips. Chef's kiss. So I use Symbionts a lot. And then with like a little skin detail on the nose, I mean, you can't really go wrong. But like for this nose, I use this nose a lot. I just kind of like, you know, boom. Boom, and then you come out here, you size it down a little bit, you pull it back a little bit. I don't know, it's giving, you know, everybody knows this is different. Let me see how I fixed it a little bit. You'll probably think I'm crazy. There we go. A good nose. That's a good nose, okay? I do use noses by Elena, but they often need the bridge fixed. Elena, Chewy Butterfly has a good nose I just found. But mostly Symbionts, NSW, Voxer has a couple. They're okay. But Elena, NSW, and Symbionts, those are my go-to. Those are my go-to noses. Okay, moving on to the lips. Okay, let's go to lip presets. I love Northern Siberia Winds and SW are girl. Every category, eating it up. I use her lips most of the time though, because I like big full lips on my sims, and even if I'm using like white sims, I still want them to have a little bit of something. So let me just show y'all. I have this one on number 24 just for reference. Her lips are numbered. I have 20 through 28. I don't know if I just didn't see 1 through 20. I don't know. But like I said, they all start off one way. This like an open mouth. They all start off one way. But I use Miko's Pouty Lip slider. My top 3 sliders for lips are Miko's Pouty Lip, Obscurus's lip slider, and then a Vibrant Pixel lip like thickness slider. So I use those. And then you click the corner of the mouth and you can make them bigger or smaller depending on what you want. And then I kind of push them down, you know. And then when you go into details, this is where the Pouty Lip slider comes in. You could just pull that one down, pull that one. And that's like a classic lip for me, honestly. It don't matter. But I use NSW. She has all these different swatches. One with like a little mouth open, you know. But also some good ones to use are, let me find them. Twisted Cat is decent. Twisted Cat, this one's okay. You know, I like this one. Needs a little work. But I like to use Uno. I think that's how you pronounce their name. But every lip I have, it has to go down. It has to slide down. And I think a lot of these creators make their lip presets with the thought of you having a slider. So I don't want y'all to get discouraged if I get a lip and it look crazy. You need a slider. Miko has some good ones. They kind of look like the overlays a little bit, but Miko has some good ones. You just gotta play with them. This is another one. This is kind of one I use a lot for like dudes. Sometimes I'll just like spread it out, you know, maybe just make it a little more boom, and then you kind of gotta tweak it. Yeah, any lip can look good if you really got the right sliders. So the sliders are more important. I will have all my sliders on Tumblr in the post linked under sliders. Moving on to eyebrows. Eyebrows make or break a sim. Make or break a sim. And there's two people, well, three. Okay, there's three people that I use for eyebrows. Chewy Butterfly, Twisted Cat, and Peachy Fairy. Peachy Fairy is like when I want my Sims to have a good thick brow. A good thick brow. And then I like to use the eyebrow slider by Miko, just to kind of, you can like make them elongated, shorter. You know, you can almost go unibrow, but a good thick brow, Peachy Fairy. I love her brows. Like, these are cute, and it changes the whole face. I've had Sims before where I'm like, they're cute, they're okay, but like something's off. Put a brow on, boom. Twisted Cat has a whole bunch of brows. I think I use this one right now. Yeah, I do. I use this one right now. They're cute. And I like Peachy Fairy because Peachy Fairy can be unisex. Like, oftentimes I feel like dudes have really bushy eyebrows. So for dudes, I do use Obscurus. These right here. They're gonna look crazy on her, but that's like a dude brow I use. But Peachy Fairy has good eyebrows for guys and girls. So this is Chewy Butterfly. I like these two because they're kind of like wispy. I don't know. I'm making this up. I don't do makeup, but they're cute. So those are it. Those are my three eyebrow creators. Chewy Butterfly, Twisted Cat, Peachy Fairy. So I forgot to mention what eyes I use, but clearly I don't really see, but I looked into my folder and most of these come from Northern Siberian winds. So I think there's like a big post of in it for NSW with like eye shape, eye colors, all of that. And then when we go into makeup, I'll show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all right now. They have all of these eyes you could put on your Sims. The problem for me though, these are like occult eyes, I do remember. But the problem for me though is you have to do this every single time. Every single outfit, you gotta go into makeup, put this on, boom, boom, boom. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I rarely have a Sim where I use these. But I keep them in case I need them. You feel me? These eyes are by somebody else, but I know for a fact these eyes that I use with a lot of my Sims, like these swatches, let me see, the green, these are by NSW. I know for a fact, but I'm using these on her and I can't find them for the life of me. If I do find them, I will link them in the master post, but I can't find them. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, real quick, we're gonna do teeth, and then that's the end of the presets. So I use all these teeth. I just got these. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just got these teeth by MagicBot because I had lost my preset teeth from my old mods folder. Found some new ones. I'm so excited. You got these braces. Look at the difference. You got these braces, and you can do like yellower teeth, white teeth. Look at okay, your teen Sims. These are cute, right? They also got like the vampire teeth, you know what I'm saying, gold teeth. These really just look dirty, but gold teeth for your rappers, for your people. If you want a couple of golds in your teeth, they got that too. Here's their gaps. The teeth look more realistic. Here is a mermaid teeth. Scary. It's a scary sight. These are the main teeth. The normal teeth, the too large, I'm gonna use normal for her. And yeah, that's the teeth that I use. I have a hard time finding teeth, so this is what I use right now. I know Kiko Vanity has some. I just ain't found them in a while, but I know she has some. Coco Games does have some more like alpha grills. They're cool or whatever. But we're not into that right now. Boom. Lashes and let's get into lashes and makeup because we need our lashes. Okay, there are two people that I go to. Let me go back to her first little outfit. This is a cute fit. I want to show y'all her done up. There are two people that I go to for lashes. Dream Girl. And I only have a couple. Like she got like, I want to say like 6 different versions of like her lashes. But I only got a couple because I have my favorite and I stick beside it. I have like 3. Okay, so these are all by Dream Girl. Most of my Sims you see, they're wearing one of these. Let me take off her liner so you can get a better look. Okay, most of my Sims are using one of these. It is what it is. Cute, right? Also, we saw earlier, but Miko's eyelashes are very cute too. These are a little bit more dramatic. These are alpha. These are, I don't know if these are alpha or maxes. I don't really know. I don't really care. You know, I do both. But these are more like everyday or like less dramatic. But some girls, we do our everyday dramatic. But these are for like, you know, you got like, if you just want like an eyelash, because people need eyelashes and not like fake lashes or whatever, this is where I would go. Like these right here for like teenagers or something. That's what I would do. So yeah, that was pretty simple. Dream Girl and Miko. I got these lashes by Sephora, but they don't work. So, and they're behind the paywall. So, okay. Now let's get into makeup. Because I feel like you need the makeup for The Sims too, because like the blush, the lip gloss, you need the lip gloss. If nothing else, child, you need the lip gloss. So I'm going to show y'all lip gloss. Once again, NSW coming in hot with her lips. Coming in hot with her lips. So I use this one the most. I think this is number 30. I don't know what number that is. I don't know. I use this one the most. And I stay like in this range. I will show more swatches, but like just for my style, if I want like an everyday gloss, this is what I'm using. And I usually like will scale it up and down. This is all the way down, all the way up. I usually go somewhere like closer to the middle. I also like this one too, but you gotta find your, you gotta find the gloss that looks good on your Sim. And a lot of these glosses, you need to, scale them back a bit. So I like this Kiss and Glow Oil by Lady Simmer. And I have these like ones that I've kind of like customized that I use, just different levels. Very cute, very cute. It makes the lips look very like puckering, which I like. Chef's Kiss. And then by Sagittaria, I don't know the name of this one in particular, but this is like the best gloss, everyday gloss for the girls. It's the best. When I found it, I think I use it on every Sim every day. Now, let me see. I think those are really, I don't use a lot of glosses, Now I do have some Sephora on here, but I don't use them no more. I just think they look a little over dramatic. That's just my preference. But Sephora, obviously, they have great stuff. It's mostly behind paywall though. So if you want to vault it, you know what I'm saying, be my guest. This is another cute one by Sagittaria. It's kind of giving like liner vibes. Very cute though. You know what I'm saying? It's giving like liner vibes. You gotta be careful. I don't know if people layer these, but it's kind of cute. There's this one by Sagittaria. This is like a matte. It's very cute. How many times in this video did I say very cute? Let me know, because it was too many, I'm sure. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna show you guys a couple body presets that I don't use body presets all the time, but I'm gonna show you a couple that I use, and then I'm gonna show y'all some of my sliders for the body. Okay, look at her swimsuit. It's so cute. Okay, so obviously I don't know what preset I have on her right now because that's just not how the game works. But I love the body presets by Nano. I don't know. I love their presets. And also I have grown to like Miko. She's a preset for like natural body. I think it's really cute. Like it just gives like, it's like a hip dip, and I like a good little hip dip. And then I have a butt slider necessary. I have a butt slider. I can lift it up. I can push it back down. I got a butt slider. I also have thigh sliders, and then, you know, pretty big. Now I have a slider. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but it allows me to like make the, I use it for my hips, make the hips bigger. That's like if you want like a bigger top or a bigger bottom. Yeah, I have those. Okay, I also want to shout out, I'm gonna show you some of these nanos, and then I'm gonna shout out a new body that I think you guys should really definitely get. So these are some by Nano. There's Fluffy. I love this one. Obviously I'm trying to get more into like realistic bodies, but you know, I do have some BBLs in my game, but I try and like, if you just make the weight a little bit smaller, it looks a little bit better. But Fluffy, and then you kind of like fix out the waist. And I have arm sliders because it's hard to get the arms to be bigger in the Sims. Arm sliders. I have calf, but you see sometimes the shoes mess up with the preset. It's an issue that I'm still struggling with today. Let me see another one by her. There's this one. This is the hourglass one. A little bit more weight, and it looks very cute. Very slim, thick, skinny, petite. There's NYX. I use this one a lot. I feel like this is the one I have on her, and I just altered it. I use NYX a lot. Like, it's one of my favorite ones. And then I also have this BBL preset. I don't know who this is by, but it's perfect for BBL. Like, perfect. But I did want to shout out my girl Pinkish World. She got this preset that I love. It's called Gemini Body, and it just looks so good. It just looks so good, especially when you move the hips out. It just looks so good. Little booty poke. It looks good and natural, but like still giving your sim a figure. So yeah, I think I showed all my sliders. Oh, I have breast sliders. Let me show y'all. So I can make my boobs go like this. They can go down, up. I like to do a little sag for like, you know, postpartum, elders, adults. You know, you want like a little boob job in the game. You just perk them things up, plump them out. You can put them really close. Yeah, and I've been using sliders so long that I don't even know what's base game and what's not base game. So yeah. What if she got a boob job? That's cute on her. Let me see in her outfit. Hold on. That's so off topic. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That is cute. A little boob job. That concludes today's video. I hope it was helpful. I hope y'all make some bomb ass Sims. If you do make some cute Sims from this video and you get some good tips from this video, put them on a gallery. Put hashtag Elise's World. I want to see them. I'm excited to see how everybody's Sims turn out. But yeah, thanks for coming to this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Very exciting stuff on the way. I say that every time, but y'all, I have been manifesting. And I don't want to tell y'all what it is because I'm just trying not to jinx it. But I have been manifesting something very specifically for my gaming channel. And I think it's happening this week. So yeah. Love you guys. Bye.
You and me, and we making arrangements.
Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm so